So you're looking to embark in something bigger, an open world type mobile game, a game where you have tons to explore and oftentimes can even engage with others inside of the game. But not all the time, of course. So today I decided to bring you guys 10 of some of the best open world mobile games, some new, some older, all which you could play right now. Albion Online is probably one of the best of many amazing games on today's list. This one here has one server for the entire game. That means hundreds of thousands of people are playing inside of one open world. Inside of the game, you need to farm, create, gather, and build everything that you're going to own, live within, and use inside of the game. There's a massive world for you to embark on with other people, working together with alliances to fight against other people, to basically hold down the territory and the possessions that you want to own inside of the game. This is probably one of the most vast games on today's list. In addition to this, it's available both on mobile as well as on PC as well, because this is also on Steam. It's a PvE and a PvP style game, so you can engage in the more casual PvE style, player versus environment, or you can get into that hardcore player versus player battle action and really enjoy yourself as you test out the strength and the builds that you've put together throughout the game. Albion Online is an amazing game with tons of depth that you can be playing literally for years. Next up, we have Undawn. From the makers of PUBG Mobile, we have Undawn. Undawn is another open world survival strategy style action game where you're going to be taking and utilizing the controls that we all know and love from PUBG and bringing them into a survival game. Inside of this game, you're going to be playing inside of a post-apocalyptic world, trying to survive against the zombie apocalypse. Inside of the game, you need to craft, create, and build, again, everything that you need to survive. In addition to that, you're gonna need to even do some self-care things such as eating, cleaning yourself, cooking, and even using the bathroom. The building mechanics inside of the game are really cool too. It gives you like a Sims feel, but of course you need it actually to survive inside of the game. This one is very different from anything else on the list as far as the complexity goes inside of the game, but the battles are also super fun, and I could see this even being something extremely competitive in the future. Tons of different weapons that you're going to be able to craft, create, and utilize throughout the game give you basically an endless array of things to do. You're going to have yourself spending so much time playing this game just to continuously progress as you move on through it. Tons of fun. I've played it quite a bit myself, and it's something that, again, can be your go-to game for years. Next up is Honkai Star Rail with 10 million downloads and 4.4 stars. Honkai Star Rail is an anime-style game based in an open world, but it has that turn-based strategy-style combat. Really fun game and extremely popular and very much related to other titles that you may have known and played in the recent years. In addition to that, this one is taking place in a nice cyberpunk world with amazing graphics and stunning stories that you can go along with throughout the game. You may notice that a lot of Genshin Impact gamers have moved on to Honkai Star Rail since it is in the same type universe. Really solid game here if you're into turn-based strategy style games. Lots of fun, lots of depth, and again, of course, it has that open world. For those of you that didn't know, I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Echo Gaming Diablo, where we cover all Diablo games. Make sure you go check that one out if you're into open world style action RPG games. Tower of Fantasy sits with 4.3 stars. And again, we have another one from the Genshin Impact universe. This one, amazing graphics, anime style yet again, and a really beautiful cyberpunk style feel that you're going to get from this one. Some really great combat mechanics inside of here as well that give you that whole action RPG style feel, but in an anime universe. I think some of the most beautiful things here, well, are the graphics. I think that this game is one of the best looking on today's list, with some of the best combat as well if you're into that, you know, action RPG, melee, and wizardry style stuff. Super fun game, pretty decent following as well, and definitely a good use of your time if you're looking for something that's going to be around for a while. My Inauguri Mobile Gangster. You can pre-register for this one now. Now, if you're looking to get your Vice City or your GTA on, this is a good mobile representation of a game like that. When you're trying to live out your inner rebel, but you don't really want to take it on in real life, this could be an option for you. To be honest with you, I never was into these style games, whether it be GTA or any others, but I know I'm the minority in this case. If you like GTA, this is a game that's a must try for you. And again, it offers an open world, which is really vast and awesome for someone that's looking to have something a little bit deeper than just your traditional style game. Volzerk sits with 500,000 downloads and 4.3 stars. What you're looking at here is a monster breeding style game that does embark in a nice big open world as well. Combat is fun, characters remind me much of something you would see out of Pokemon, and of course it has that evolution and breeding element to the game as well. I like how the world and the game is very open with a lot to explore, and for those of you that are into the breeding things, well, it's right up your alley. One State RP Life Simulator sits with 1 million downloads and 3.6 stars. I guess if you want to simulate or kind of live out a different life and do things that you wouldn't do in your normal life, like become a criminal, maybe this would be a game you'd be interested in. And apparently a lot of people are into that kind of thing. I'm not. But you may be open world, live out your life the way you want to with the riches and the women, and enjoy this one, if you think you would. Oceanhorn 2. This one reminds me very much of Zelda. It's a premium game in the Apple Play Store, and it really is a fun looking one for sure. Quests, dungeon-esque looking, and I mean, let's be honest, it really does look a ton like Zelda, which is not a bad thing because it has been an amazing game over the years. This one looks like a lot of fun, and if you're part of the service plan, you could play this one as well. Graphics are on point too. Can't go wrong. The First Tree with 1,000 downloads and 4.4 stars. The First Tree made the list today because it's the one game that's completely different. You're playing as a fox in a big open world trying to find its family. And the graphics and the atmospheric element that this game has is really great. It's more of a pretty game that you're gonna just enjoy for the casual element than a game that's gonna be stimulating in an adventure style way. Super cool game though. Legend of Neverland, 5 million downloads and 4.4 stars. Legend of Neverland is an MMORPG and a really good looking one at that, brought to us with the anime style artwork that many people know and love. Inside of this open world, you may find enemies, friends, foes, or people that you're gonna have to battle along the way as you're making your way through complete character progression to make yourself as strong and powerful as you can be inside of the game, of course, while getting your glam on. Frostborn, this one's been around for a while with 5 million downloads and 4.3 stars. Now, Frostborn never really did gain the popularity that I thought it had the potential to gain. You're playing in a knighthood type world and realm where the world is very open to you. You're going to encounter other people that want what you have. You're going to need to protect what you have, or else, well, it will be taken. Really great game here with tons of depth, the ability to engage with other people in real time, and just a really fun open world style game. Remember to subscribe to the channel for daily videos giving you guys the best mobile games and free-to-play games that you should be playing.